Hey guys, so today's video is actually going to be all about toothpaste. And I know that I've done two of these videos before on hairspray and on Vaseline, but I just really find them interesting and fun to do. And these are just different ways that I use toothpaste other than, of course, in your mouth. So the very first thing I use toothpaste for is actually something that a lot of people do, but it's on zits and pimples. And sometimes it will just, like, if you just throw it on before you go to bed, it will kind of depuff the pimple or even just take away some of the redness before the next morning, which is of course great if you have something to do the next morning or if you have to take like school pictures or something like that. And something I actually really like doing that not a lot of people do, but something that I like doing, is sticking it in the refrigerator. So it's just kind of like that cool minty feeling before you put it on. Now, another thing that I do with my toothpaste is clean my jewelry. And I know this is kind of weird and people are kind of just like, what? But if you take some toothpaste and you kind of just scrub it on, like say like a diamond ring or, you know, just kind of like jewelry that you've worn for a while and it just kind of gets like a little bit like faded, like it's not as bright or as like shiny as it was originally, you can actually just kind of scrub it and it will get it to shine again, which is kind of cool. Another thing that I use my toothpaste for, and it's kind of random, is on watermarks on furniture. So my mom used to get like so angry at me when I was younger when I would put like hot drinks or like cold drinks or whatever on wood furniture or something like that, and it would leave like a ring stain. And a lot of the times this will actually kind of help take them away. Clean, and this is... So something else that I actually use my toothpaste for is when I'm giving myself manicures. And I know that's going to sound kind of random and you're like, what? But there's actually like some beads and stuff like that in the toothpaste that will kind of help like exfoliate like your nail beds. And I read that on Google and I've been doing it ever since and it works. So another thing that I use my toothpaste for is actually when I'm with children. And this is a really good mommy tip and trick. And it's if children write on walls, which happens more often than you would like, this will actually get the stains out of your walls. So that's good. And it actually also works like to get stains off of counters or something like that. So love toothpaste. Something else that I use my toothpaste for is after I've taken a shower or after I've washed my hands, and I kind of leave like that soap scum residue all over like the sink because I use way more soap than I probably need. This stuff will get the soap scum off. So that's actually really cool. And it will actually also clean your faucet and kind of like the handles in the shower or on your sink. So that's an added bonus. And another thing you can do with toothpaste is when you're washing your hands, say you've been like cutting up onion, or your hands, like, you know, you've been like, I don't know, touching food or dirt, I don't know, this will actually block odor as well. So it works kind of like a deodorant for your hands. Good to know. So your toothpaste is also going to help you with burns. If you happen to, like, say you're straightening your hair or you have your curling iron and it falls on your hand or something like that, or on your ear, that's happened to me before and it's so painful, it kind of helps tame it. And it also goes for like sores or mosquito bites or something like that. It does kind of the same kind of soothing, so that's good to know. Also, these, like this one not in particular because it's just like a plain toothpaste, but the ones that are made out of gel or have some sort of like gel component to it actually work like hair gel. And I know that's completely random, but a lot of the times I've seen a lot of my other like mom friends or something like that, they put it on their kids' berets, like in their hair or something like that, and it will keep it in place. So it kind of just acts as the same kind of consistency or the same kind of like residue style as hair gel, which is kind of cool. So this is something I haven't tried out with toothpaste before, but they also say that toothpaste can help with carpet stains. So that's something I actually want to try. But anyways, back to beauty tips and tricks. With hairspray, you can actually also use it to get gum out of hair, and it also helps to get hair stains if you dye your hair at home from like your hairline or anywhere else that it might have dropped on your skin. Also, toothpaste helps with bruising. And this is kind of random, but if you are able to kind of just exfoliate the area, of course don't press too hard because that's just going to hurt if you have a bruise. But right before you like hop into bed, you just press it on the bruise. It should help kind of take away some of the coloring And of course it might still hurt, but it should help with that. Some other really cool uses is that you can use toothpaste if you squeeze it on, say, a piece of toilet paper and you stick it underneath your car seat and you let the sun hit the car, say when you're inside a house and you're going to use it a little bit later on. The sun will actually help just activate the odor of the toothpaste and your car will smell. Of course it's going to smell like toothpaste and it might be kind of weird for whoever you're taking in your car. But it should help kind of mask the odor in the car if you have kind of like a gross car. Although by that point you should probably just clean it, but anyways, another tip that you can use, I was about to call it hairspray, not hairspray. Another tip that you could use your toothpaste for is actually cleaning any sort of like metal instrument, whether it's like literally an instrument, like a flute or something, or it's, I don't know what else you could use it for, like say a fork or a knife or the drains on your sink. This will help just, again, just keep it shiny and just get sort of like the residue that's been on there or like the crustiness stuff on it. Another thing that you can use your toothpaste for is on your feet. And I know it sounds really weird, and I said it before about Vaseline too, but you can use toothpaste to kind of just exfoliate your feet. And it will not only keep them smelling kind of fresh in the morning, but if you just put them in baggies, and this is going to sound so weird, if you put a little bit of toothpaste in a Ziploc bag and then you stick your foot in there, it should help get the crust off. Ugh. But it works. And even if you don't have crust on your feet, like I hope I don't because I go to get pedicures, but if I did, I probably would use it. But even if you don't have any, you can just use it to just kind of get your feet like smelling nice and smooth. And now a couple of my last kind of just tips and tricks. You can use toothpaste actually to hang up posters too. This is kind of weird, but you can just dab a little of toothpaste on the corners of whatever poster you want, and you don't need tape at all. It should act as an adhesive once it starts to kind of dry up. And yeah, so that's actually kind of cool. And you can use your toothpaste, and this is going to be like my last tip and trick, and I'm sure there's probably millions, but these are just some of the ones that I know about, that I've used about, or that I've heard other people do. And it's actually to clean the screen on your phone. And I've never done it, so don't take my word for it. But I've heard that you can use like a little bit of toothpaste on a toilet paper, or on like whatever kitchen roll or something like that. And just kind of scrub gently, of course, on your mobile phone, or on your cell phone, I guess you can call it. And it should just kind of get some of the scratches off your screen. So that will surely be of help, and I will probably be trying that as soon as I get off this video. But anyways, guys, let me know if some of these tips and tricks have worked for you. Let me know if you have any other ones, because I love learning these kind of things. And yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.